Hello, wonderful achievers. Welcome to class today. Today we're going to learn about preserving and discarding culture. Preserving and discarding culture. So we'll learn about what it means to preserve culture and what it means to discard culture. Okay? All right. So, culture preservation means keeping the important aspects of our culture for our unborn children to benefit from them. That is what preserving culture means. Now, let's look at what it means to discard first of all. So, discard is an English word which means to throw away something because it is bad, harmful, or no longer useful. Okay, so discarding culture then means throwing away or stopping bad cultural practices that are harmful or unfair. All right. Now let's look at some good cultural practices that should be preserved in Nigeria. The first one I have here is respect for elders. Nigerians have always been known to be very respectful. They respect elders a lot and it should be preserved because it's a good thing. Okay, another cultural practice that should be preserved in Nigeria is the respect for hard work. Nigerians are hardworking people, and our forefathers have always been hardworking, and it is something which is good and needs to be preserved. Another cultural practice in Nigeria that should be preserved is high moral values. High moral values. Moral values tell us about the things that are wrong and right. Okay, so Nigerians are known to have high moral values, and that also should be preserved. Okay, now let's look at some bad cultural practices that have been discarded in Nigeria or that we are trying to discard in Nigeria. Some bad cultural practices that have been discarded in Nigeria. The first one is the killing of twins. Many years ago in Calabar, it was believed that twins bring bad luck. Okay, so whenever any woman gave birth to a set of twins, the community would kill the babies. But thankfully, that cultural practice has been stopped. It was stopped by Mary Slessor. Okay, and so now we have a lot of beautiful and handsome sets of twins around us. Thank God that cultural practice has been stopped. Another bad cultural practice that we are trying to stop in Nigeria is tribalism. It has been stopped to some extent, but it has not been completely stopped. Tribalism means to prefer one ethnic group or to prefer one tribe to others. It's a bad practice that should be stopped. Okay. Another very bad cultural practice that has been reduced, greatly reduced in Nigeria is ritual killing. Ritual killing is the killing of humans as a sacrifice to gods or to idols, and it is very bad. It has been stopped, though some people still do it, but at least it has been reduced. Okay, it has not been completely stopped, but it has been reduced. Okay, so now another bad cultural practice that has been discarded here in Benin City is the Community Development Association. Now let me explain what that means. Um Not too long ago here in Benin, whenever anyone buys a piece of land and wants to build on the land, the people in the community would come around and ask the person to pay them a certain amount of money before they allow him to build on the land. And that was a very bad practice because it stopped many landowners from being able to build their houses. But in the year 2016, our highly esteemed leader, the Oba of Benin, put a stop to Community Development Association and payment of any form of fee to them. Okay, so now let's look at some other bad cultural practices that should be discarded in Nigeria. The first one here is poor maintenance culture. Poor maintenance culture. Sadly, Nigerians are known to not be able to take care of their belongings, which is very bad. But the good thing is that we can stop that culture, that poor maintenance culture. by taking care of the things that belong to us, taking care of whatever belonging you have. You can take care of your chairs and your tables by not writing on them. Don't stand on them, okay? Use your belongings properly, not just your tables, your tabs, your toys, your personal belongings at home too, okay? Now another bad practice that should be discarded in Nigeria is gender inequality. Gender inequality means preferring one gender to the other, maybe preferring boys to girls or preferring girls to boys. But in Nigeria, some families prefer the male children to the female children, which is very bad because um, everybody is important. Everybody is equally important, whether you're a man or a woman. Now let's look at some women who have made a difference in their chosen fields of endeavor. This is Dr. Um, Dora Akunyili, the late Dr. Dora Akunyili. This is Dr. Jennifer Agbara. This is Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, and this is our own Mrs. Omorege. You see, that's the female children are also very important as they can hold any position that they choose to hold. So today we have learned about preserving and discarding culture, some good cultural practices that should be preserved, some bad cultural practices that have been discarded, and how we can also help in discarding some cultural practices that are unfair in our society. So, with that, we have come to the end of the class. Thank you very much for watching.